You go to this doctor, he tells you it's MS. You go to that doctor, they're a Lyme specialist. They go, oh, you got Lyme disease. So what is it? Is it Lyme disease? Is it neurological Lyme disease? Or is it multiple sclerosis? How about neither? It is neither of them. And this is coming from someone who has received both diagnoses over the years. I was treated for Lyme as a teen. When I turned 31, I received a diagnosis of multiple sclerosis, had some neurological issues. It took me a long time to figure it out, but really, guys, what you need to understand is there are really 2 or 3 main things that are going on here. It's toxicity from industrial chemicals. Okay, it's deficiency from the foods we're eating. We're not getting enough nutrients, minerals to deal with all of the toxicity. And it's the medications, all the prescriptions, all of these drugs that they're feeding us. The antibiotics screwed me up, and they end up clogging the liver. The liver creates liver stones because it's trying to deal with all the toxicity. And all of this junk, this processed junk without any enzymes, all these cooked processed foods, they don't leave your gut. They accumulate here, and they end up making plaque. It's mucus plaque. It's the body creates mucus to trap all these toxins, and then ends up creating obstructions in the gut. It affects the lymph flow because most of your lymph is right here, and then the toxins start backing up into your nervous system. That's what's going on. Okay, so now you're asking yourself, well, what about this bacteria? All these bacteria are shown to cause this. Well, it's bullshit. So bacteria, one of their jobs is to clean up. They're janitors. They'll detoxify. Same goes with mold, fungi. Same goes with a virus. A body will create a virus. It's not living. So a lot of people with MS diagnoses or Lyme disease, they have high levels of Epstein-Barr virus. But so what does an Epstein-Barr virus do? It's created to try to dissolve these chemicals that are in the body, because they're accumulating. When the chemicals accumulate, when the toxicity accumulates in the body faster than the body can get rid of them, then they start backing up into the tissue, into your sinuses. You have mucus. That's a detox. When you have a cold or a flu, it's like the body's creating mucus. It's trying to, bacteria, the virus, mold, fungi, even parasites. They'll go up and try to clean the garbage up. They're the body's janitors. They'll chew it up. They'll make it smaller and make it easier for the body to get rid of. But you got to understand that these systems in the body, I mean, these are backup plans. These are backup plan B, plan C, plan D. The body has so many backup systems. I mean, this is life. How beautiful is life? How amazing is life? Don't you think it would make sense that the body would have multiple backup systems to keep us alive? Absolutely. Absolutely. But the thing is, what I want you to understand is that these janitors were never designed to detoxify these type of foreign substances in our body so they can cause trouble. So when, they don't know what they're doing. They're designed to get rid of the mess. But now this stuff is so toxic. Some people can go through a very, very terrible detoxification. So it's like all these toxins are backing up in the lymphatic system. Your lymph is your sewer system, and they're backing up into the tissue, into your eyes, like for me, in your brain, wherever, and they cause a lot of pain. All right, so it's your lymph is backing up into the tissue. All of these janitors are trying to do a job, but still it can make it very troublesome. People can go through a very painful detoxification. So when you have a flu, it's a viral detoxification. A cold, like a bacterial detoxification, okay? A detox can be bad enough and it can kill you. That's how severe it is. So sometimes you need to stop the detox. You need to stop it for a while so the body can recover, all right? But really, you got to know when to stop the detox, because stopping it for too long, then the toxins are just going to accumulate and accumulate and accumulate. They're maybe not coming out of the cells, but they're storing somewhere. Be sure they're storing somewhere. I'll give you an example, the carnivore diet. There are a lot of toxins in cooked meat. The cooking process can create a lot of toxicity. Lipid peroxides, or the fat, heterocyclic amines, or the proteins, acrylamides that they sear on a steak. When you eat these things, it's another level of toxicity, and it can stop the detox. So it can stop it long enough, and the body starts improving, but it's almost like a false flag, because you're stopping the detox to heal, but those toxins, all right, they're not leaving the cell, but they're accumulating somewhere. So then you have to travel. Then down the road, you'll get, diagnosed with cancer. What happens? So, is it multiple sclerosis? Is it Lyme disease? It's neither, guys. All right. These are modern day diagnoses. All right. People didn't have these things 200 years ago, 300 years ago. Well, I mean, a lot of these toxins were they've been around for centuries. I mean, even lead was in the Roman Empire. People went crazy. They had lead in their brains. So this stuff has been around for a while, but this level of chemicals are brand new. So all of these autoimmune diagnoses, and now people are jumping on the bandwagon of Lyme. Like, there's no question that these bacteria exist, but the body can actually create this bacteria. The body has the blueprint and the constituents to make any bacteria or any man-made virus, not man-made virus, any natural virus that's created in the human body. This is research. I found this from research from nutritionists who I trust, who have done the work, who have studied viruses, who have put it in a petri dish, stuff like that, and studied it, and see that they don't grow like a bacteria does. But just know that even if it's an alternative doctor or a specialist, they have no idea what's going on. They really don't. The answers are out there. So a lot of doctors know exactly what I'm telling you, because I learned from them. Most conventional, even alternative doctors, they failed me. All right, guys? So they're going to put you on antibiotics, or they're going to put you on immune suppressants, right? Immune modulators. Stay away from that crap. All right? Sometimes it may make you feel good in the long term. They're stopping the detox because they're toxic, right? But you're just adding to the problem. In the long run, these toxins have to leave the body. They're going to do it some way or the other, right? So you got to get ahead of this stuff. You got to eat foods that will actually detoxify you, and that's raw foods. You got to cleanse the bowel. You got to flush the liver. All right, guys, if you need help with this, my contact is below, and we can talk about this. I feel for you all. If you're watching this video, you're being passed along from this doctor to that doctor, this doctor. It's insane. I know the pain that's involved with this, the heartache, the tears. So if you guys wanted to talk more about this, just hit me up. All right.